Here's how you can build a super quick and easy sawbuck out of 2x4s. It's all the 2x4s are 4 foot, so you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2x4s. Cut them in half. The cross supports are just screwed in with 3-inch wood screws into each brace. Then we have 3/8 inch bolts with washers on both sides, and just a regular hex screw. Now this thing will hold up to basically a 12 to 14 inch log, no problem. The nice thing about sawbucks is if you cut a lot of wood, we cut about 10 cords a year, and you do it on the ground, it kills your back. Where this, you can cut your logs into manageable chunks and just lay them up there, and you're doing everything at, waist height. This particular one, I did 4 feet for the simple fact that this will fold up. The bolts are, since I bolted together and I didn't put any cross members going this way, it'll fold right up and fit on the back of my four-wheeler. And we have 40 acres of wood, so there's a lot of times that I do haul this around on the back of the four-wheeler. It is light enough to where you can carry it without a problem. You will get some dings, obviously, where you'll hit it with the saw blade. Now, there's some designs where they have one side is a lot taller than the other. I like it this way because then I can put the log on either way. You're not fighting over a big tall support sticking up. This gives the log plenty of support. They don't roll around in there. I cut everything from your 12, 14 foot or inch logs down to logs that are probably 5 inches in diameter without an issue. And they sit in there just fine. They don't bounce around, they don't roll around. It holds them just fine. I don't use treated wood. Obviously it could. This thing's lasted long enough untreated. The one thing you want to remember or do is mine, I didn't cut the ends of the 2x4s that go on the ground because I want it to kind of dig into the ground like it is for support. Now, if you're doing this on a driveway or in a garage or somewhere where it's say a concrete or flat surface, you want to make sure you cut your angles so it sits flat on the ground and not just on the point of a 2x4. If you're doing it in your yard or out in the woods, I wouldn't cut the bottoms just because it will dig into the dirt and give you a little more stability. But your cross pieces just rest on here. There's no additional screws or anything. That's what keeps them from falling flat. Yeah, that's all there is to it. So 5 2x4s and a little hardware. You're talking under 20 bucks for the whole project. And if you got scrap 2x4s laying around, even cheaper. Now, if you don't want it to fold up, instead of using bolts there, you could use like a leg screw or something and put a cross brace in there if you don't want it to fold up. But it's nice having that option because then you can store it like alongside your shed or whatever. It's not always a big bulky thing that's sitting around. Or in my case, you can strap it on the back of your ATV or UTV and haul it where you need it. But yeah, they are a great back saver and makes your life a lot easier if you're cutting a lot of wood.